Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Jamil. We are going to see weekly chart on Alibaba stock, then daily, then 15-minute time frame. So let's start with weekly chart first. Last week we discussed on here. After seeing this negative candle, we discussed market right now is on retracement mode because previous time it was an uptrend. An uptrend market generally made a retracement. After retracement, trend will going to be decided. And we discussed that how we can understand if this after seeing this candle is this market will going to be negative or not. We discussed one point, market cannot move in one direction, so it was one directional momentum from the top side. And we discussed market need to be pulled back from here because $100 is in the support level. From this level market need to be pulled back any of the price after get resistance level. The moment market will come down and break this swing which is 100 level, as soon as we break we are going to sell aggressively in the market will going to be completely negative. Exactly we discussed on here. And you can see that this week after sharp selling, no doubt on intraday market tried to pull back on here 106 107 after got this resistance level, market almost closed on similar on support level that we already discussed on last week. Right now we can see here almost 3 to 4 week first time, second time, third time, almost third time market closed on the same support level what we discussed on our previous video. Remember on point, especially on the support and resistance level, if support hit it multiple times, suppose first time, second time, third time, if it is again and again come down into the support, it's a sign of negativity. This is the place where we can plan for selling, not for buying. Because remember one logic on here, suppose it's on 100 level, exactly it's on 100 level, just for example it is 100 level. If first time market touch this 100 level, if buyer are confident, if buyer are interested to buy on here, no doubt after 100 level it will be 110 120 130 35, it continuously will be move on upside. You are not going to see this kind of momentum after. If buyer are not confident, then definitely after touch 100 level it will try to pull back 110 115, then again seller short the market, again will be on the support, again buyer try to pull back, again seller come. This is the exactly are happening, things are happening on here. Remember, if support are important for the buyer, if buyer are interested to buy exact on 100 price, then market will never going to be come down again and again, which is market almost down 3 times on here. So that's the enough sign for us to understand that market is going to be negative in future or even upcoming week. Right now how we can take a trade, as soon as we break the $100 we can going to short the market, and based on weekly chart, next support will going to be somewhere like 82 83, something like this is going to be the support on weekly chart. So for me at least market will going to be negative based on weekly chart. So I hope you understand this point, friends. So let's take the daily time frame to understand the market movement. Last time we discussed on here that market after sharp selling is in first pullback, now it's a selling again, and we discussed on here how we can understand which place where we can planning to buy. We discussed on last week 110 111, this is the place where we can plan for the buy. Exactly, at least we can understand that buyer are interested on the market, and if this week able to close somehow 100 and above 110 111, that means this is going to be the last hope for the buyer that yes, market still can, chances are still can market go on upside. And one important point, if I zoom out the chart on here, it's a very interesting point we can learn on here about the price action. You can see it's on continuously market going on upside, no doubt it's on upside momentum. After upside momentum market made a retracement. After retracement generally market hold on here, after hold few days then market generally make a breakout on upside. And exactly what market done on here, after after continuously buying market made retracement. After retracement market almost hold on. If I remove the ink, you can see market almost 3 to 4 days market traded on a range. Remember one more important point, whenever market trade on a range, it's a very important point, whenever market trade on a range, each side breakout, either upside breakout, either downside breakout, each side market, if market breakout then momentum will going to be very high. And exactly you can see on here on Friday market made a very big momentum, almost 4.5% market dropped down in continuously in one direction. And you can see here after sharp buying market made a retracement. After retracement market almost hold on here, if buyer, you can understand clearly, if buyer are in the market generally on a Friday, we are going to see a breakout on upside. That means still buyer in the market, but instead of breakout on upside, on a Friday market close on downside. That means this is the place where seller are more aggressive, more confident than the buyer. Buying scenario will not going to be on here, because you can see here even on, I think, 2 to 3 time market almost open gap down, but not able to halt on that level. So we no doubt we're going to see 50-minute time frame exactly what we're going to discuss, but just you can see on here almost 2 to 3 time market try to break out 107, 106 resistance level, but market not able to break out that and closing exactly near on 100 level. Remember, 100 is very big round level for the market. It's a psychological level, and you can see there whenever market near trade near on 100 level, it's making very big candle. It's sharply red candle. That means selling will going to be definitely happen today or tomorrow, but selling will definitely going to be happen. And as soon as it break 100 level, just go and short the market. And next support according to the daily chart, which is like 86, 82, which is more than enough to make money on intraday, because you can see here that buying will going to be happen on his next support level, which is we can see clearly on the chart, which is 86, 85 near on that place, because all of the buyer who bought on previous time, they are not going to be hold on here. Definitely they're going to reverse their SL exactly on his round level, which is 100 level. So if 100 level break down, this is the buyer will going to leave their position and market will going to be directly sharp selling, very big sharp selling on here. And one more important point, weekly chart, you can see here, it's one of my favorite pattern. After a big candle, market made a small candle, and generally it's a sign of more selling, because market this week, if you see by point by market do not move and do not make a very big momentum. As soon as break, we can see very big downside momentum. This is generally happen because it's a inside candle. It's called inside candle, because you can see after a very big candle, market made a small candle. This small candle means seller are accumulate on here. As soon as break, we are going to see very big downside momentum. So I hope you understand all of my point, friends. So let's check the 50-minute time frame to understand, to take a trade on intraday on Monday. On 50-minute time frame, Friday market has been sell off aggressively on here. You can see, and because previous time market trade on a range, and what we discussed, whenever market break out on a certain range, market generally make a very big selling side. Even if it is for buying side, if breakout able to market, if market able to break out upside, no doubt we're going to see very big upside momentum also on the other side. So right now market made aggressively selling on here, and right now trading near on 100 level. So simple, very simple, how you can plan exactly on Monday. After opening flat, as soon as break this swing, which is $100, we're going to short on here, and 2 to 3 point going to be short. Even you can hold this position for intraday, because as we see that on a weekly chart, 80, 82, 83, 85 is a very huge range. For 15 to 30, at minimum 10 to 12 point we can capture if 100 level going to be breakdown. Remember, 100 level need to be breakdown. Don't plan to sell before it's crossed, because chances are very high it might going to be reversed again. So be patient. As soon as it break 100, we are going to aggressively short in the market. This is our first plan. Suppose if market open gap up on Monday, which is 102, 103, if market open gap up from his closing price, this is the place we are going to be act as a resistance, which is 103, 103.50. Just after opening gap up, just to wait for 50-minute time frame. Don't need to be wait more than that. After 50-minute time frame, if you see that market is continuously going, just be patient and wait. Any negative candle that to be made on 50-minute time frame, 2 to 3 point going to be stop loss, and honestly going to be target. Go and short the market. It can continuously be on this support level again, because this is the place where act as resistance level. Because you can see after sharp buying, first time market is going to be retest this level. So support and resistance, if it's that's first time, generally it will be for selling again. So as after opening flat, we are going to short. If anything gap up, also we are going to short on here. Remember one point, all of this analysis we have done for the selling. If market comes up with a good news and market open very positive side, which is 104, 105, on that place selling plan will not going to be valid anymore, because if anything gap up, you can see buyer already try to break again and again. So chances are very high after even gap up, it will be hold on here. And second half, if it is breakout, then it will be going, we can see also positive momentum also on upside. So I hope you understand all of my point. And remember, flat opening, slightly gap up opening, both the scenario we are going to short. If anything gap up more than 104, above 104, 105, it's a sign where we have to be paused on the same day on Monday. Suppose on Monday after opening gap up, we are going to be wait on here to see the momentum, because as we see that $106 multiple time buyer try to break out but not able to hold on here. So if again breakout, again gap up opening, we are not going to be think that again it will be selling pressure, because market will not going to be do the same things again and again. So you have to remember all of these points, friends. If anything gap up, then chances are very high it can be breakout, but maybe in second half, maybe in first half, see the price action. Any breakout upside, it's a sign of positivity. So I hope you understand all of my points, friends. If you understand, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next video. Thank you, and thank you very much.